Yes, girls. Since I have already taught you the distance formula, based on that formula we have the exercise 7.1, and the question 1 says that find the distance between the following pairs of points. So I have written the first question along with the points here 2, 3 and 4, 1. So these 2 points in the first one, x1 will be 2, y1 will be 3. So this one will be x1, y1, and the second point will be x2, y2. So here we write x2 as 4 and y2 as 1. So these values are already given. We have to find the distance between these 2 points. And we know the formula, the distance formula is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square and plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now we have to substitute the values here. x2 is 4 minus 2 the whole square plus y2 is 1 minus, and this is 3, that is y1 the whole square and the root of it. Instead of putting, now 4 minus 2 will give you 2 square and 1 minus 3 will give you minus 2 the whole square. The root of it I can write, yes. Now 2 square 4 and plus minus 2 square is also 4, and 4 plus 4 is equal to root of 8, which I simplify and write the answer as 2 root 2. So therefore the distance between the two given points 2, 3 and 4, 1 is 2 root 2. Now coming to the next one, a plus b and minus a b. So I write here x1 as a, y1 as b, then x2 as minus a and y2 as b. Again the formula, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square and the root of this. Then x2 is minus a minus a, x1 is a the whole square plus, substituting y2 is b minus, I think I've copied the question wrong, b minus b, minus b, 1 minute, let me check what is the question. This is minus a, this is minus a minus b, so y2 is minus b, so here it becomes minus b. Now looking at minus a and minus a, when we solve this we get minus 2a the whole square and plus minus 2b the whole square and the root of this. Minus 2a square will give you 4a square and this will give you 4b square and the root. When I take out 4 common, this is a square plus b square with the root, and we know that the root of 4 is 2, so I can take out the root of 4 and write it as 2, and a square plus b square will be in the root sign, so this will be the answer. So I hope it is clear to you. The points which are given are AB and minus a minus b, x1 is a, y1 is b, x2 is minus a and y2 is minus b, and we simplify the whole thing with the formula, that is the distance formula, and then we substitute the values. Finally we get 2 root of a square plus b square. In question 3 it says determine the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are collinear. Collinear points are the points which lie on the same straight line. So when I talk about the collinear points, let us assume that A is 1, 5, B is 2, 3 and C is minus 2, minus 11. When we have to see whether the points are collinear or not, we have to write this condition that AB plus BC should be equal to AC. So if we imagine that A, B and C are in the same straight line, so AB plus BC should be equal to AC. So we have to satisfy this condition. So we have to find the value of AB, distance between BC and the distance between AC. If this satisfies, then the answer will be yes, they lie in the same straight line, or we can say that they are collinear. Question 4. Question 4, when you will see your book, 5 minus 2, 6, 4, 7 minus 2. You have to find out whether these 3 points form an isosceles triangle or not. And you know that in an isosceles triangle, the two sides are equal. So if I assume 5, 2 as minus, 5 and minus 2 and as A, B I assume is assumed to be 6 and 4, and C I assume 7 and minus 2. When I say the points are when I say that they form an isosceles triangle, so that means either AB or BC or AC, any of the two sides should be equal. If you find that the two sides are equal, then you will say that it forms an isosceles triangle. How will you find AB? Using distance formula. How will you find BC? Distance formula, and AC also using the distance formula. So this will how you will verify that it forms an isosceles triangle.